It's too slow. But there's Naval Dick Cup, aka Teat Cup.
He wants to lay down.
Lena's down there having a fit because her calf just got some antibiotics and he's getting a double whammy. The two in here, not the twins, but the other two in here, the younger ones. Both of them are running a little temp. One of them's got the runs. And I don't like doing it that way, but when they got the runs and they got a temp, you kind of got to give them the antibiotics to take care of whatever infection's going on, but you still got to treat the guts. And yeah, it's that one. He's got the runs. He's he got a couple scour pills the other day, and I don't know, these young ones, where they're only a few days old and they're popping up with the scours, the scour pills aren't doing it. So we switched up to the Sustain 2, and it's a 3-day pill anyway. And that seems to be knocking it, so I'm not going to argue. It's working. I'm just glad we haven't had to do it to too many. This is only the second one. Oh, and look, I was going to get you some video this morning because guess who was up here at the gate wanting to say hi to me this morning? Little Bunny. Little Bunny. She says, it's not first thing in the morning. I don't want to play.
Oh, who said good morning? Hey, Boomer.
See if I can get down here and still get back up.
Hi, baby.
But there she is.
Hi, baby.
Everybody likes Bunny.
Hey, Boomer.
And
That's a good mama.
there's Mama.
That's a good mama.
Mama's doing better. She don't have anything hanging out anymore, but she still stinks when you walk behind her. You know, not a whole lot we can do. Hopefully she finishes sloughing it.
Brett?
She might get another shot of Little Ace and see if that'll knock it out, bring her into heat. We'll find out. I don't want to give her that until just before we kick her out, which, if you can hear it on the roof, yeah, it's raining today. Wonderful Oregon weather this time of year. Right when it got dried enough we could start getting some field work done, it rains.
I'll meet you at the house.
So, hey, look, and there's Elmer. Elmer came to say hi too. So, we done what we can do here for now. Hopefully the rest of the calves that were out are trying to stay dry. How you doing, Elmer?
I'm full. I was hiding in the
And
corner.
see, Rainey's right here to say hi to him.
I was full, huh? That's a better place to lay
Okay. Now,
down. You can lay down right there.
that's enough for now. And of course, look who's in here. We're messing with calves, so she's got to come and make sure we're doing it right.
Huh, Birdie Mae?
Hopefully next year Birdie does a good job with her own baby,
Birdie Mae?
because she sure seems to like little babies. Yeah, she should make a pretty good cow. I don't mind if she stays that size, as long as the calf comes out. All right, smack number one in the head.
Yeah.
Catch a quick glimpse of Bunny getting a snack. She likes sneaking from the back. Sometimes that's not a good thing. Sometimes when you think you're hungry and you want to fill your belly with some milk, you get a head full of poop. It happens. Oh well. I get you some more of something later. Kind of icky to be out there checking fences, but somehow we got to get it done. I still got to get these yearlings out on pasture. And the others are about out of where they're at. And there's too much grass on the fence, so voltage is down anyway. I like to see it up, 4.5 to 5 joules, and it's running at about, well, it was running at 2.1 last night. I don't know if we got a bad short someplace. We haven't had a chance to go check everything. At 2.1, when they respect the fences, they'll usually leave it alone. But when they really want on the other side, they'll walk through it. So, yeah, more to come. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe it'll be a shop day. Maybe we'll have some calves today. There's 3 or 4 of them over there in the other pen, and we've been watching pretty close. They could start popping. It keeps raining harder and harder. That means the low's coming in harder and harder. And the lower the low, the more will pop. If we get one, you know I'm going to show you. They're not happy. They're locked in at the moment. It's just easier to throw them in there if they're already up, or most of them are up. Chasing wild goosey around here. Everything around here has shut-offs at some point for the fence. Right behind her butt, there's a post there with the electric box on it. That's got the light switch for the lights in here and a plug-in, and underneath it is 2 fence switches. One powers to the lot, the other one powers this line right here, which powers everything in the screen and around there. There's a white spot on the pole over there behind the sprayer. That one only does around the bullpens and the horses, and our back line over there at the top edge of that little hill goes straight back, our north line. Oh, and it does where she's at down there, it does to her right over to the bridge. That's all it does. Guess what? That's the line with the issue. Because the other day, me not moving real good and getting tired of walking back and forth up and down the hills, and everybody else really not knowing where to disconnect stuff, it didn't get done properly. You start at one point and work your way. You shut things off and test as you go. And what she's got to find out is, it could even be in one of the bull runs. They could have knocked the wire off. It happens. Or it could be on the line fence back there if it's not shut off. So, if we turn that on, which it's on right now so she can test it, we have 1.6 joules or less. If we turn that off, right over here, we have 5.4. 5.4 I can deal with. 5.4 will keep them in. In an ideal world, if everything is completely cleared and there's no shorts anywhere and there's no rain or slugs or any of that stuff on the insulators, we'll get 7 plus. So that's what we're doing today in the rain. By the way, it mellowed out for a while, and then it just got really, really heavy mist, and now it's kind of mellowed out again. So yeah, fun stuff in the rainy day. That's why she's got gear on. She's got to wade around in the knee-high and waist-high grass. Figure I'll get you the closer for the video. They're not happy. They're locked in. She found a bunch of trouble with the fence. This line right here. They knocked 6 insulators off down toward the other end. And it was late enough. She had the things she had to go do. She won't be here tomorrow. So yay, I get to work on it tomorrow if it's fit. We keep getting these rainstorms coming through, and it dumps to the point where you can't see from here to the road up there. Probably got a 20-25 mile an hour wind right now. It's staying pretty steady at that. It's picked up, I don't know, 35, 40 a few times. Mainly when it's dumping hard. So, yay. The kind of weather you really want to be out fixing fence in. Time you get out there and start doing something, and another shower comes through, and you can see how wet the ground is here. It looks drier in the camera, but it is wet. Over toward the shop where there's a little bit of gravel on it, and the wind blows through between the shop and the barn. It's got dry spots, but you look out in the cow lot, it's wet. So it's wet enough. Last I saw on the gauge, we had a ½ inch for the day so far, and that's enough. They don't need to be out there tearing stuff up. Little bull there, he don't like walking around in the lot here much because the rock that's underneath it. But he's stuck with that for a little bit. It'll be a couple of days before they go back out. I really need to get the other group out. That patch, we got the line fence all the way back, so there's almost a quarter mile of line fence, and goes through the trees and across the creek. You know, yay. We know we got a tree behind those trees up here. Neighbor's tree wiped out the fence 2 years ago, and getting back there to get it out, I had the loader tractor back there last year, and I just can't move it with it. I got to get the traco up there. But that's a long ways to walk it when I got to walk all the way down over there and cross and then go up the hill and all the way around everything. But I do need to get that done. Need a couple of us I got to take it and do some stuff too. But we got a temporary around that down tree. It's been there for, I think, 2 years now. So biggest thing is get them out. Backside of the manure barn, I got a broken insulator at this end of it too. We got to fix. It's 2 wires based off 1 insulator and pulled the insulator off the building. So we got to fix that before we get them out. But I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I can get to work on that. If I don't find too much wrong with it, if it's conducive. I mean, if it's dumping like it, you know, say number 1 got lucky, most of the day she was dry out there. Not all of it though. And yeah, that was supposed to got cleaned out the other day, but there was a tender in the way and a bunch of other stuff. I might have to do that tomorrow. One more thing. And I'm hoping the guy that's going to come work on that irrigation pump, he's worked on a couple 4-wheelers for us before, and we got a couple that don't run. Mine's sitting up there in front of the shop. I haven't used it for quite a while because it's really loud, needs a muffler. And when you go to start it, if you're not careful, it will instantly flood out. So it doesn't get used as much. And the one that number 1's running around, charging system isn't working on it. Other than that, the bike runs good. I think the choke cable's messed up because when you turn the wheel to the left, it revs up on you. And there's a blue one in the barn I'm sure you've seen. That one, they just started coughing and sputtering and hasn't run since. You can get it to fire, but you can't get it to run. And we got a little Suzuki, little 4-wheel drive, high-low range, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, front locker, rear locker. It's actually a really nice little bike. It's lightweight. Works great for doing a lot of stuff. Picked it up for a couple $100 here, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. I think we put $250 into it. Been a great bike. A year and a half ago, the kids were on it, tipping some bales up at the neighbors, so I could pick them up with a bale wagon. And they crossed the ditch back onto the road, and it made it about 2 feet, and it went poof. Hasn't run since. So, you know, I don't like working on small engines. I get annoyed, I get upset, I get pissed off, so I'll let somebody else do it. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say, hey, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell, that always helps. That way you know when I do something. However, I mean, I know personally I've had issues with notifications here for the last month. Talked to a couple other people who've had similar issues. And talked to another person today who says, yeah, apparently Google got hacked and screwed up a bunch of stuff, and he hadn't gotten any notifications from me in 4 days at all. And hey, you guys know I've been putting stuff up. Maybe I'm putting too much up, I don't know. But I think YouTube and Google both caught COVID-19, because that's when everything kind of started. And there's just too many people sitting at home on their devices, which that's good. It tells them they need to bump up their game a little. And the other thing is, that means people are at home watching YouTube. I like that. So, anyway, y'all know what to do. Thank you for watching. And say, God knows what tomorrow will bring. I'm sure I'll catch something tomorrow. Maybe we'll have a calf yet tonight. I don't know. Could be one in there right now. I haven't made it in yet, but half of them are standing right there that are still pregnant, and the other half are laying down. I'll go find out.